Welcome to Roman to Yoga. If we're just meeting, I'm Casey. Make your way to your mat. I suggest using some blocks and a pillow today for an extra comfy and supported yoga practice. Extend your arms up overhead. Take a full body stretch. Place your hands at heart center and set an intention for today's yoga sequence. It can be a word or phrase, whatever first comes to your mind. Step your feet mat width distance apart. Lower your knees to the right, take your gaze to the left, and lower your knees to the left and take your gaze to the right. Windshield wipe motion. Clasp your hands up overhead and rest your elbows to touch the floor. If you need a little bit of extra support under your elbows, place the blocks or the pillows under there now. But if it feels good in your body to remain grounded on the floor, then please do so. Remember, this is your yoga practice. You should do what feels best in your body. On your next breath, find stillness. Come to a seated position. Grab your prop if you're going to be using it today. Firmly press into the big toes. Separate the knees to the wide edge of the mat and rest over your pillow. Place your arms in the goalpost position or a bent elbows position. Turn your gaze to the right. Breathe deeply. In today's supported practice, you're going to hold each posture for 3 minutes, and my voice is going to go away, as this will let you draw your awareness inward. Remain steady and at ease, and on your next breath, turn your gaze very slowly towards the left. Readjust yourself as needed. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. Turn your forehead down into your prop. Place your hands on the floor and then very slowly push upward. Draw your low belly in and up. Inhale, lift up. Fix yourself. Take a moment, put yourself together. Move your pillow out of the way. Curl your toes under. Sit back onto your heels. Sit up tall and roll out your shoulders a couple of times. Breathe in and breathe out. On your next breath, uncurl the toes, rest the tops of the feet onto the floor, hug your legs together, hug your knees together. Grab your blocks. And once you're set up, exhale, lower down onto the pillow. Adjust yourself as needed. Rest your arms onto the blocks. Draw your low belly in and up. Soften the muscles in your face. And notice how the closed-legged child's pose feels differently compared to the wide-legged pose. Don't pass judgment, just acknowledge it and let it pass through you. Place a bend in the elbows and firmly press the hands down onto the floor beneath you. Go very slowly, and on your next in-breath, lift the spine tall and release the posture. Move the prop out of the way. Go slow. Step your feet to the wide edge of the mat. Lower your knees to the right. Take your gaze to the left. Lower your knees to the left and take your gaze to the right. Windshield wipe out your hips a couple of times. I invite you to come back to the words of your intention. Repeat them to yourself softly 3 times. Match breath with movement. It's easy to rush through life, to rush through your yoga practice, but all you have is right here and right now. Next time your knees lower to the right, pause, keep your gaze to the left, return to center, and then lower your knees to the left and take your gaze to the right. Find stillness, soften in your body. Release the posture. Roll your shoulders out a couple of times. Grab your props. Make your way to hands and knees. Extend the left leg long. Thread it through. Your shin should be horizontal against the mat. Place your pillow in front of you. If you have tight hips, grab a block and keep it nearby your left hip for this supported pigeon pose. Extend your right leg long. Come onto your elbows and rest the other block against your head. Now, if you're really flexible, you may not need these props. If that's the case, I invite you to remove the props, extend your arms long, and breathe deeply. Personally, I work at a desk all day, so I have really tight hips. Remember, it's okay. You don't have to be as flexible as Gumby. The important thing is you made time for you. You showed up for yourself. Things will open up over time. Just keep at it and don't give up. Now close your eyes. Focus your attention on the right here and the right now, and breathe deeply. On your next breath, press your hands into the floor and lift yourself up. Extend the left leg long. Move your props out of the way. Take a moment. Extend the left leg and bend and straighten the left ankle. Go slow. Don't rush. Keep your low belly tight, tucked, and engaged. Create space between the top and bottom rows of teeth. Soften the muscles in your face. Flex your ankle. Find stillness. Breathe deeply. Come to hands and knees and set up for the opposite side. Place your pillow in front of you. Place your block on your right hand side. Extend your right leg long and thread it through the left. Your shin should be horizontal on your mat. And if there's a lot of space and your hip isn't touching the floor today, that's completely okay. I want you to keep your shin parallel if available to you. Rest the block against your right hip. Place the opposite block to rest on your forehead. Place a bend in your elbows. Soften into your body. But note that if available to you, extend the arms long, remove the blocks, and rest onto the floor. Remember, this is your yoga practice. So meet yourself where you're at. You're exactly where you need to be. On your next breath, press your hands firmly into the ground beneath you, and then inhale, lift the body up. Release the pose, move your props to the side, come to hands and knees, extend your right leg long, and bend and straighten your ankle a couple of times. One breath with one movement. On your next breath, flex your ankle and find stillness. Breathe deeply. Return to hands and knees. Remove your yoga props out of the way, or bedroom props, whatever. And then instead of cat and cow, round and cave the upper back. So I know you've done cat and cow before, where you inhale and exhale through your navel point. But I want you to mimic that movement in your shoulders. Inhale, puff up the chest. Exhale, cave the shoulders. One breath with one movement. Notice how this feels differently compared to cat and cow pose. Slow down and create some additional space. Grab your pillow, set it vertically onto your yoga mat. Find the appropriate height for you. Grab onto your blocks. Exhale, lower down onto the pillow very slowly. Notice the stretch in your upper back. Clasp your hand up overhead and let the elbows relax onto the floor beneath you. If you used pillows the first time, feel free to grab them now. Firmly press into all four corners of the feet and lower the knees towards the ground. Breathe in and breathe out. Turn your head from side to side a couple of times, but go slowly. Inhale, turn your head to the right. Exhale, return to center. Inhale, turn your head to the left. Find your own breath's pace. Clasp your hands onto your elbows and circle up and overhead and around in front of your chest. Go slowly. Breathe in and breathe out. Circle the hands in the opposite direction. And draw your awareness inward. Focus your attention on the right here and the right now. If your mind wanders outside of the space, gently guide it to right here. Adjust yourself as needed. Sit up, draw the knees together, grab your yoga blocks as you're about to place them under your calves, about midway, not on your ankles and not to rest on the knee. Lower your mid and upper back onto your bolster or pillow and let the arms turn out. Let the feet turn out and relax. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your hands, place a bend in your knees, and make your way to a comfortable seated position. Draw your hands to heart center and always commend yourself for making time for you. If you want to watch any more stretching videos, please do so. Have an awesome day and let me know what you want to see. Bye.